on, ladies and gentlemen? You're listening to the Show the Art podcast, Roadside Edition. We're your hosts. My name is Ames. Alongside with me is my boy, Abe.
Yo, what's up, man?
Driving ever so cautiously.
Is it picking up?
I think it's picking up. Is it picking up?
It's picking up.
We'll see. So, yeah, man, we're just going to try this out. You can let us know if it's a shitty episode, if this episode sucks. Because we actually tried to get two mics. And what is that thing that you have, Abe?
It's a Zoom mic.
It's a Zoom mic.
It's a portable, just microphone that you can record things on, basically.
Yeah, so we tried doing that, but it wasn't connecting with my microphone. So it's just picking up his, which sucks. But it is what it is. We're going to get this episode going anyway, no matter what. So, yeah, man. Abe, how you feel, man?
I'm good, man. How are you feeling? That's the question.
I feel great.
That's the $1 million Ted DiBiase question.
Oh, I like how you went to wrestling. I feel great. You know why I feel great?
Why?
Where are we headed to?
We're going to Mod Cup.
There you go. Shout out to our sponsors. Mod Cup Coffee, the best coffee
on the Eastern Seaboard.
Yeah, man. It's local. If you heard the guys, man, you heard the guys and how they feel about coffee, and that's why we support them and they support us.
Yeah, very passionate guys.
Yeah, man.
They really know their coffee. Yeah, and they serve it up fresh. And what we mean by fresh is
no shitty coffee.
No shitty coffee. After the roast date, they don't serve you any coffee.
Nope.
18 days after the roast date.
Not on their watch.
Not on their watch, because they say after that, freshness goes away. Now it tastes like a can of Folgers.
And it actually does.
Yeah.
Because I actually found an old bag of beans. I was like, you know what? It's so good. I had it sealed up. No, dog. It tasted pretty shitty. Not from my cup, but just I ordered a bag of beans. Like I forgot when.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what coffee it is. It's gonna lose its freshness, just like anything.
It's gonna taste shitty.
Yeah, and Mod Cup, they hold those standards. Like we said, go to their website, use the coupon code SHOWTHEART.
Yeah.
And save yourself on
some money.
All their stuff, 10%. Go to, what is it? Modcup.com?
Modcup Coffee.
MODCUP.
Yeah, and if we're wrong, just Google it. You'll find it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
They also have that chocolate bar, Ames. Tell them about
that chocolate bar I'm going to get today. That Cascara.
Yeah.
Guys, if you want a fruitful tasting chocolate that's actually
like straight up fruity.
Yeah, and it'll energize you.
Yeah. If you like hibiscus.
Yeah.
Like that kind of tea taste, but like a fruity version.
Yeah.
Basically, they have come up with a formula. No one else does this. Straight up, no one else in the world does it.
Ninja.
They take the coffee shell, the cherry part, the fleshy part of the coffee plant of the bean. After they, they dry process it, and the shell comes off. They take that shell. That's where all the sugars are, and then they straight up make a tea out of it.
And it's delicious.
And now they've made a chocolate out of it. So you can go to their website, get that. Boom.
So they're changing the game. So let's get right into it, man. No Gi Worlds.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on it?
I feel good about my win.
Okay, let's rewind. Okay, No Gi Worlds. What are your thoughts on it? First thought that pops into your head when I say No Gi Worlds.
I'm really excited about...
Oh shit!
About watching it.
Okay.
It was fun, man. I didn't watch it live. I watched it on Monday actually.
Okay.
But a lot of good matches, man. A lot of fun matches. I was happy with it.
Nice.
How about you?
The first thing that pops in my head is Atos Jiu-Jitsu, because it just seemed like they headlined the whole thing and they were just taking up all full grappling. You just see when I would look at my Instagram, all I saw is some Lucas Barbosa with a win. Hinger.
Josh Hinger. Yeah, they're taking over, man. Atos is taking over at least the IBJJF scene.
Yes.
Whenever they have big tournaments on the West Coast, they take the team trophy pretty much every time.
Yeah, 4 years in a row, man.
Crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's like they're kind of not. They're holding that down, like how the Death Squad, when you think No-Gi outside of IBJJF, they're probably the first people that you think of, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Without taking shots at anybody or making anybody feel bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely how I feel.
Yeah.
Well,
this is just looking from the outside in. Those are guys like first things I think of or I see. like on the headline for flow grappling. So
Yeah, exactly.
You can't hate. You could just evolve, get better, so you can keep up.
Yeah, man.
And
Like
not get lost in the shuffle.
Like I always say, don't hate, participate.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go with another word that starts with an M and ends with an 8.
Oh no,
Nah,
sorry.
nah,
Tough crowd. But yeah, Nogi Worlds. It was fun. It was also fun to see some of the other guys, the Danaher Death Squad guys competing, because everybody always talks about those guys, those Nogi only guys, quote unquote, only do heel hook tournaments. They can't survive under IBJJF rules against like positionally dominant, positionally sound competitors.
And they proved that wrong. We had Oliver Taza win his division, brown belt division, got the gold. His training partner Ethan Krillinston, same thing, but he got silver. And those guys did their thing, man. They proved at the highest level of brown belt no-gi action that they can compete with anybody. They can hang and succeed fairly well, right?
Well, I would say so.
Yeah.
I mean, first place is...
Shit.
You can consider first place fairly well.
It's no big deal. No big deal. But let's get into a little UFC action, man. What are your thoughts from the weekend? A bunch of things happen. You want to go with the main... Let's go with the main event. Let's just keep it nice and simple. Main event. What are your thoughts on RDA winning against Robbie Lawler? Were you shocked?
I wasn't shocked because I knew RDA has the ability.
Yeah.
I think we talked about it. I know I was rooting for Robbie to win, or at least I picked him to win.
Yes.
Based on...
I think I did too.
Based on math. But I wasn't shocked that he won, and he put on a great performance.
Yeah, man. I was more... The only reason why I'm surprised is because no one went down. I really thought someone... Because those two were killers, man.
Yeah.
I just assumed someone was going to get put out. But... It is what it is that no one got put out. So same thing with Ponzinibbio and the Mike Perry fight, man. Ponzinibbio, man, that boy's a problem.
Ponzinibbio is a beast, man. And I was telling people before the match happened.
Yeah,
I got Ponzinibbio by knockout. I picked Ponzinibbio by knockout.
You did.
He didn't win by knockout, but he won the fight.
But he still won, man.
I think I picked him by knockout. I don't know why. I
think everyone picked it by knockout because those two guys are it's very similar to RDA.
Yeah.
Robbie Lawler.
You picked somebody by knockout.
Yeah, someone's gonna. You just assume. I assume someone was gonna get knocked out. Someone's lights were gonna get put out.
Yeah, great. It wasn't a controversial fight in my opinion.
No.
I think Perry won the first round, and then Ponzinibbio won the second 2 rounds, something like that.
Yeah.
But it was just a good fight, man. I mean, it showed that Perry could last. Yeah. It showed that he could take a lot of hard strikes. But it also showed that he's very one-dimensional.
Yeah, and we talked about that on the podcast.
Yeah. He did land... He did have some moments of wrestling glory, but you can't defensive wrestle all the time. It's got to be more offensive. Yeah, what did you think?
No, it was good. It kind of... I'm just piggybacking on what you said. It pretty much shows that he needs to evolve just a little bit more. You know, he's still new to the game. You know what I mean? It's not like he's been in the UFC that long. So he has to find that next step to evolve to become one of the upper echelon. Not just threaten someone with a stand up. It's like when Demetrius Johnson faced off who's that knockout artist, heavy hands from Brazil, Mohawk.
Why am I blanking?
You know what I'm talking about, right?
No.
Lineker, I'm sorry. Lineker.
Oh, John Lineker, yeah.
John Lineker. He was just someone that was just like, you know what I mean? Just that knockout power. And Demetrius Johnson kind of just negated that. He kind of took that out of his game, and I think that's what would happen.
Talking about TJ Dillashaw?
TJ Dillashaw? Was it TJ?
TJ, yeah.
TJ, I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, it's all
right,
good. Yeah, TJ recently straight up neutralized John Lineker with the wrestling, with the striking, with the mixing it up. Yeah,
exactly.
But I mean, you're still right about Demetrius Johnson. He does that to everybody. Yeah. So
it's true. So that's one of those things. Just like when you face the upper elite, who have everything, all the tools in their game.
Yeah.
Good luck with. Well, I mean, you could still win. You could still might be able to catch him if your striking is that far elite.
What I would say to Mike Perry is get used to this kind of fight, man.
Yeah.
As you get higher in the ranks of the world's best MMA organization with the best talent, as you get higher in the ranks, as you fight better guys, the matches are only going to get tougher. They're only going to get harder. And when we judge people like GSP for not finishing, when we judge the champions for not finishing people all the time, this is the reason why. Because they're fighting the best in the world.
Yeah.
And the best in the world don't just get knocked out. They don't just get submitted.
And they keep evolving.
Yes.
I think that's the one thing. I think someone brought it up. I forgot which commentator on UFC.
Probably me.
On UFC, like I said. Don't interrupt me. The UFC that you can't relax.
Yeah.
In the UFC, you're always fighting a better fighter.
Yeah.
You're always fighting great fighters. So you can't take like a day off, or you can't take this fight off. It goes to show you just can't relax.
Yeah. Now, I thought both fights were pretty solid as far as the pick. I didn't think the RDA decision was controversial at all, and I didn't think the Ponzinibbio decision was controversial at all. But what do you think is next for these guys? Is RDA's next opponent? Does it have to be for the belt against Tyron?
I don't see who else he could face, just because he beat Robbie Lawler, who's the number 1 or number 2.
Yeah.
Who else are you going to put? Like, he's not always going to win in convincing fashion.
Sure.
But he got the win. Regardless, he got to win against Robbie Lawler.
Yeah.
So,
and honestly, Robbie Lawler was kind of the highest ranked guy.
Yeah.
That is on a win streak as far as that division. I mean, the other guy is Damian Maia, and he just lost.
Yep.
Colby Covington, no one is really clamoring to see him fight for the title, even though he's trying his damn hardest. Yeah. And I respect the guy's hustle.
He's about a fight or 2 away.
Yeah, I think he's 1 fight away.
Okay.
And if somebody gets hurt, he's in the mix. That's how, like, he's positioning himself where he's putting his name out there. He's causing all this controversy.
Yeah.
He's talking a lot of crap. So the second somebody gets hurt, he's ready for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't need to hype anything up. We have the hype man. Yeah.
He'll hype that shit up.
Yeah, but he beat Damian Maia. People didn't see that Damian Maia was at his best. But granted, he just did a good job. But yeah, we just don't feel that he's next in line. You just get that weird feeling.
I wouldn't be.
Wonder Boy is two fights away. Wonder Boy is no fights away unless Tyron Woodley, loses the belt or something. So it has to be Robbie Lawler, and RDA beat Robbie Lawler.
Yep.
Boom.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they even gave it to Covington, just because he's a talker, and we've seen people who we don't really think deserve it fight and then win. So if he gets it, I wouldn't be surprised. I'd be surprised, but not too surprised. But I think RDA should definitely get a title next. I think Ponzinibbio is 1 fight away.
Yeah,
I think he was ranked 10th, I believe, in the power rankings, and I think he just beat. Who did he beat?
Mike
Perry or whatever. So that should get him at least a top 5.
Yeah, and
fight.
Ponzinibbio's on a win streak.
Yeah.
Granted, going back to Colby Covington, the guy beat Damian Maia.
Yeah.
That's a hell of an accomplishment, and that gets you right up there. Damian Maia just fought for the belt, but you beat Damian Maia on a losing streak, right?
Yeah.
He had just fought Tyron Woodley.
But the one thing I'll give Damian Maia, actually Covington, is that he fought the Damian Maia who who tried to throw a wrench into the, what do you call it, into the sink? Well, he was throwing hands. Yeah. We're not used to seeing Damian Maia attack with a hand. You used to see him kind of throw you off with an attack, but go in for a shoot.
Sure.
And take you down.
Yeah, Damian Maia is normally the guy that's going to grapple you. Against Covington, he kind of went the other way and tried to strike him out. But yeah, no, I mean, I guess we can unanimously agree that Covington is a fight away.
Yeah.
But then who's lurking in the foreground, in the background, whatever you want to call it?
Who else is
there? Darren Till.
Oh, Darren Till. That's who I was trying to think of.
Kamaru Usman.
Those two.
That guy's a beast.
I think those two are
even
more...
Wonder Boy, like I said, Wonder Boy is right there. If Wonder Boy stays on a winning streak, like if he doesn't lose, the second Woodley is no longer champion. If that happens anytime soon, he's in it. He's the number 1 contender.
These are good problems to have. I think welterweight and middleweight right now are just... There's so many matchups that just make you salivate. And just sexy as hell. But we just got to my cup, guys. We're going to take a quick break and then get back into it once we get our coffee. Hey, guys, we're back. And right before we start this podcast again, just a quick word from our sponsors. That's you.
Oh, go to vapebright.org. Type in the coupon code SHOWTHEART. Save yourself 10% off on their CBD oil vaporizer. Organic. Get yourself some inflammation defeating. Does that help?
I think it helps.
Am I selling it? I feel like I'm not selling good.
No, it's sexy. I'm just looking at the road.
You know what sells it better?
What?
The fact that they just lowered their prices permanently. And now this coupon code is going to save you even more money.
Damn, son.
So go to vapebright.org.
I don't know about you, but I'm excited. Did that sell?
Yeah. If they saw your face, dude.
It might not sell.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. What's up? Moving on.
So, let's get into it.
Get into it.
So, we just finished that off. We're talking about let's get back into jiu-jitsu, man. How is your training going? Do you have any goals right now? No. Anything you want to include?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty lazy these days.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like the last 2 weeks, I've been pretty lazy with training.
Is it, can you figure out a reason why? Is there a reason why you're just feeling a little bit off, or?
No, I think I'm just focused on work. So
Okay.
I'm just a little busy with work. I'm still training, but I'm not going in with
Vigor?
With vigor.
Yeah.
I don't have a list of moves that I want to practice and get better at.
Yeah.
I'm just training.
I gotcha.
But yeah, I mean that's where I'm at.
Nice.
I definitely want to start working out with you. That's what we're talking
So me and Abe were just talking. So I'm kind of I'm in a great place right now with training, and I actually want to compete. So I gotta shed this daddy weight off. So my goal right now is to compete at 85. Whatever it is, I want to compete at 85, and so it kind of works out. Me and Abe are gonna start training together at my gym at the days when we don't podcast.
What is it? What is your gym called again? Yank?
Crank. Close. Crank Systems, just the best gym in Nutley, New Jersey, baby. So if you're around,
check it out. It's spelled YANK, right?
KRANK, Crank with a K. Okay, so yeah, man. So I'm excited to see where this is gonna go. I think Abe right now, I want him to bump up in weight. Right, we're gonna have you eating a lot more.
Yeah, for sure. Because I'm at like the lower end of the weight class.
Yeah. What weight class would you be in right now if you were in what kg?
I would be under 154.
Okay.
In like IBJJF standards.
Gotcha.
So with the gi, it's under 154. So I'd have to be like 149.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
No big deal. Yeah. So.
But I'm like 145 right now.
Okay. So that's what you'd be competing at, 154.
Yeah, I haven't been trying to. Like, I don't lose weight, I don't cut weight, I just compete. So,
and you just float around wherever your weight is at, right?
Yeah.
I think what we're gonna do right now with Abe, so you can actually, I think one cool thing we can do is kind of update you guys every week and let you guys know where we're at in this journey or whatever. Not really hold accountable, but just the update kind of inspires me to train a little bit harder. So, where am I right now? I'm at 99 kilos right now, so I'm trying to get to 85. So.
Can you speak in a U.S. metric system terms?
So, I'm trying to get to the 85 kilos, like, 180, 188? Let me look it up.
So you're like 250 right now?
Give or take, about 260, 265. So, yeah, man, I just want to shed, so it inspires me to kind of, and I want to compete, man. Like, I want to train for something. Like, in weightlifting, I recently, maybe 2 or 3 months, joined a weightlifting club just because it's good to have a coach. So every coach needs a coach, I believe. If you're not looking to improve or learn more about your craft, then I don't respect you as much, but you know what I mean? You know I'm getting.
No, yeah, I mean,
you always got to fine tune. Like, one thing I appreciate about black belts is they're always trying to learn something. You can never master one thing. You know what I mean? There's always like something you could take from someone else.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, all the best people in the world still have mentors, still have coaches. And when I say best people, I mean in their fields, as far as whether it may be competition or the sciences, intellect. They all still have mentors. They all still have coaches. LeBron James still has a coach. Let's put it that way. Yeah. He probably has more coaches than you think.
Yeah.
And it's all about fine-tuning and getting better and better and better at that.
And just exploring and finding more things about you. Like, it's about finding your weakness and making it into a strength. So that's where I'm at right now. My boy, one of my training partners, Chaz, has just put a recently, the past 2 or 3 weeks, I think that's one thing that inspired me is just putting a clinic on me. It's just like I'm trying hard. I haven't told you. I've been trying hardish not to get tapped out by him, but
nice.
Yo, he's just, and it's just I'm like, man, like look how much better you got with the time that I haven't got to train. So it's just like it's a nice feeling. He just really inspired me. So it's one of those things like, man, he's been catching with a lot of like ankle locks or just foot, like the legs, right?
Yeah.
And I have no answer, and now it forces me to improve. Like I have to educate myself so I know how to defend and maybe catch it on other people. So it's just a great cycle when you see someone working, when someone's working hard, it inspires other people to work just as hard. So
yeah, absolutely, man. And I think me working out again, to answer your question, will invigorate me to train harder again, to test that feeling out, you know?
Yeah, man.
What do you think?
Yeah, I believe I like to, one person, John North, who I follow in weightlifting, says, chase the atmosphere. When you have a good group that trains hard, it just inspires you to train hard. You could have like the best curriculum, you could have the best weightlifting or powerlifting or any kind of program, but if you don't, I rather take like a mediocre program and have like the best training environment, well, the best training partners over like the elite of the elite and not have anyone to train with. You know what I mean? So
true.
It's one of those things. So I love training with people that just want to work hard. It makes me better. So
yeah, man. And there's something in our psyche where when somebody says a couple of words, it amps us up.
Yeah.
It inspires us. So imagine you're around that person or people a few times a week.
Yeah, man.
That feeling is going to carry over. It's like eating healthy. I can't eat healthy once a week and expect to feel the difference.
Yes.
I got to do that every day. I got to do that multiple times a week to feel like, wow, I have more energy. Wow, I'm not like lethargic and sluggish.
Yeah, you're the average of the 5 people you're around. So if you're around people that are motivated, that want to work hard, you're going to be motivated and you want to work hard. That's why I try to place myself around people who are focused.
So you're saying I'm around 4 other lazy people?
Well, that didn't work out, and it did it.
Yo, damn. I got to reevaluate, reassess
the situation.
My life, man.
Situation, man.
Dang.
But yeah, man. So I've been around people that have been wanting to compete more. Not wanting who compete. It just kind of inspires me to put myself out there. Because the thing, maybe I'm the only guy, but the thing that I just don't want to fail. But you know what? F it. If I fail, I fail. At least I'm doing something I love. When my coach in weightlifting, one of my first meets, he was like, you're around people that are doing the same thing that you love. What are you afraid of? Or what are you stressed out about? And after that, kind of calmed me down a little bit. So
dope.
Yeah, I want to compete jiu-jitsu and weightlifting and see where it goes. Whatever happens. I'm just going to give my best. I don't want to look back and say, damn, what if I did this? Or what if I could have done this when it's too late? You know what I mean? So
yeah, man. It's very important. It's very important that you compete, that you, go to these meets, that you go to these practices, right?
Seriously. And it's just like, when you see people, a lot of people, the difference between the greats or the champions and the people who aren't, or even like loser mentality is when these greats get injured. What do we like? We hear great stories of people winning championships with a broken arm, or Tiger Woods had a torn ACL and won whatever, the Masters, whatever it was. You know what I mean? Yikes. Those are the things that inspire us. But for anyone else, if they tore a hamstring or quad, they would stop. Like before training, before competition, I can't do it, I'm hurt. Or they a little sprain, I can't do it, I have a sprained ankle. No, man. If you want it bad enough, if that competitor in you says, you know what, I'll make the most out of it, I'll win no matter what, that kind of thing. So yeah.
I mean, didn't Kobe Bryant compete in the playoffs with like a broken finger?
Oh yeah, man.
Right?
Tape that puppy up. So you know, Michael Jordan, sick.
Yeah, how many sick games did he play?
Yeah,
and, like,
man. So those are things that we look up to, and they're normal people. We can do the same exact thing. It's just believing in ourselves. You know what I mean? So it's one of those moments. It's like, you know what? Whatever happens, I'm gonna compete. Hopefully, people could take my story or whatever I went through and use that as kind of an inspiration. So yeah, that's how I see training right now. That's why I'm so excited to train in whatever and anything I do.
True, man. And it's okay to not feel like you believe in yourself. It's okay to not feel like really excited all the time. That's why we surround ourselves, so that we can draw that from other people as well.
Yeah, man.
Like sure, some of us have a better ability to like believe in ourselves more so than others.
Yeah.
To be like excited and motivated about things than others. Mm-hmm. But not everyone's like that.
Yeah.
So where do we get it from? The other people that we surround ourselves with,
man.
like you said.
Kobe Bryant put it, they just retired both of his jerseys. No big deal.
Crazy.
And in his speech, he said that the journey isn't, or the destination isn't really your dream. It's the times you train when you don't want to train. The times where you feel like when you're so tired and you don't want to train and you still do it. You know what I mean? And that's what makes him a champion. Think about all those days. He definitely doesn't want to train all the time, 24/7, and then go rehab and take care of his body and eat well and sleep and get like 8 hours of sleep. But he does it anyway because he knows what he wants. It's the same thing with us. How bad do you want it? We say we want to be champions. We say we want to do this, but how much work are we willing to put in for that? When everyone's out on a Friday night or everyone's sleeping, are you meal prepping if you're trying to cut weight? Or are you watching videos? Are you analyzing the things that like being a master of the mundane, doing the things that no one else wants to do? So, yeah,
True.
we'll see how this goes, man. I'm excited. So, yeah, man.
Yeah, I like that you keep comparing yourself to Kobe Bryant because it's one of those things. It's like an oxymoron.
Yeah, just the moron. Take out the oxy. The only thing we have in common is we're both bald now. Well, he's bald because he chooses to be, and Shave said, I kind of have it the other way around. I still pull it off, though.
I think Kobe is really balding, though.
Okay, good. That makes me feel better.
He's retired 2 jerseys in his hair.
Kobe, Michael Jordan, and me.
That's it.
We all have something in common. I'm just going to put it out there.
The greats. The greatest, man.
Exactly, man. So, anything else before we shut this down?
Nah, that's it, man.
Yeah, man. So, guys, we hope you enjoyed this road travels, or I don't know what we're gonna call this. Yeah, we hope you enjoyed this podcast. If you did, please share, subscribe, rate. Hopefully, we can get the microphones rocking by the next time we do it. So, in other words, hopefully Abe finds out what to do, because I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
So
hopefully
yeah, man.
Abe gets his shit straight now.
Get yours together, man. So yeah, guys, we love you so much. Thank you again for listening and all your support. Yeah.